Man, this is why the sport of boxing, it just can't get where it needs to be. Um, and that's top flight of the sport. The sports in general. You know, everybody know a big fight just take precedent over just about any other sport, man. To be honest with you, top notch matchup in boxing take precedent over football, basketball, baseball, hockey, soccer. In my opinion, just in my opinion, uh, and it's just unfortunate news to hear that, you know, Fundora manager or handler, they're gonna, you know, make the fight with the mandatory. Like, look, man, like it's time for Fundora and Boots. You know, Boots, his team saying they want the fight. You know, and they was looking forward to the fight being next. You know, I didn't think it would happen that quickly. I would have liked it to be like that. I don't think Boots really took any punishment in the fight against Xander. Uh, yeah, in the third round, he you know got hit with a good shot, but man, he performed at on a high level, and you know I don't see why the fight couldn't happen in December. You know, with him and Fundora. But like I said, man, every time boxing, you know, have a great night. You know, the next following week, you don't get the news that you want to hear. Um, you know, hopefully, you know, the Boots and Fundora fight can happen. You know, after the mandatory that Fundora fights. But like I said, man, it's just a stopgap. There's always something that just come in front of boxing and just mess everything up. I mean, after a great night of boxing, you know, everybody, the adrenaline still going. You know, we hearing the news that, you know, Boots, you know, looking forward to fighting Fundora next. You get the handlers coming in the way. The handlers always get in the way and prevent fights. You know, and I don't even know. I want to be questioning if Fundora wanted to fight next. You know what I mean? You know, he's coming off a performance against Thurman, but everybody know Thurman is old. You know, yeah, you know, he has the pedigree, but man, after being out there many years, like, what can you really expect from Keith Thurman against Fundora, who is a hard opponent to train for because of his length? But man, like I said, after good news, here come the bad news. Fundora taking on